What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Browns victory stream. Yeah, 2 victory streams in 1 week. Has that ever happened on this channel? No, because we really haven't. We've barely won any games since I've been on YouTube, let alone 2 games in 1 week. How about that, huh? But as much as as much as I think, no, as much as I would love for us to all just talk about that game, no, that's not going to be the main topic of discussion. Because in case you didn't know, in case you didn't watch the game, there was a fight, and it involved Myles Garrett, which sounds weird because Myles Garrett is not one to fight anybody. I mean, he's very mild mannered. He never really gets into that kind of stuff. You know, he doesn't look like a guy that would fight somebody. Now, someone that looks like they could fight somebody, I mean, that's like Sheldon Richardson, maybe Olivier. Sheldon especially. You would think Sheldon Richardson got into a fight or something. But no, Myles Garrett, of all people, got into a fight. And the fight also involved his good friend and teammate Larry Ogunjobi, Mason Rudolph, and, of course, Maurkice Pouncey. So here's how the whole thing went down. Now, you guys can blame Mason or Myles or whoever. You know who we all should blame? That freaking dumb coordinator, Randy Fichtner. You know why? That dude, instead of calling a run play and just getting the hell out of there, healthy and, well, whatever's left, because they had lost a couple guys to injury earlier in the game. But instead of calling just a regular run play, run out the clock, get the hell out of Cleveland, and live to fight another day. Fight. But no. What do? You call a screen pass. That actually goes for a good gain, but in that screen pass, you let Myles Garrett go right on by, I believe it was Signals, and Myles puts his claws, digs his claws into Mason Rudolph, and it's not like he, suplexed him on the ground. He didn't power drive him. He didn't spear him to the ground. No, he just rolled him over onto the ground like you're really supposed to. And then this dude, as I'm, messing with my chair, and Mason Rudolph apparently didn't like that because I guess the ball was already away, but I don't know if Myles knew the ball was gone. Had Myles known the ball was out of Mason's hands, Myles probably would have just let up. Like he usually does when the ball's out of their quarterback's hands before he gets there. He usually lets up, maybe a little subtle push just to stop himself. But, I mean, I don't think he knew the ball was gone. But, yeah, the ball was out of the hands, and, saw the Browns players that were, besides, like, the defensive linemen, so pretty much the linebackers and the corners were all going after, I think it was Samuels who had the ball. If you watch one of the camera angles of the fight, you can see all the Browns players going after Samuels, trying to bring him down. And apparently Mason Rudolph, for some reason, wanted to remove Myles Garrett's helmet. For some reason. And he was getting close to removing it. And then Myles, I guess, didn't take that too well. And he's like, you can't take off my helmet. Well, let me take yours off. And he just yanks his helmet off. And, okay, it's like he takes his helmet off. He's walking away. It looks like DeCastro is going to try to de-escalate the situation, which looks like he was doing a pretty good job at. He was trying to, kind of hold, kind of keep Myles and Mason separated. And what does this dude do? What does Mason Rudolph do? instead of going the other way or, kind of like say, hey, can I have my helmet back? This dude runs at Myles Garrett. This dude wants more smoke from Myles Garrett. Bruh. This dude ran up back at Myles Garrett. Came back at him. Really? Man, honestly, if I was Myles, I would have dropped the helmet and just gave him a nice bam, bam, right to the freaking dome, and that would have been it. Probably would have been a fine, couple game suspension for throwing punches. Maybe 2 or 3 games. But no, what does this dude do? What does Myles do? He takes Mason's helmet, right? Luckily, it was where the head would be, and he dunked him on the top of the head. Not with the crown of the helmet. If he would have did that, there would have been some brain injury there for sure. But he hit him, he dunked him with, I believe, like the buffer area inside the helmet, pretty much. I guess some people actually say he was trying to put his helmet back on. Well, he kind of did it wrong. But Mason, you can't be running up to somebody who's already, you've already agitated him by trying to remove his helmet. And you also low-key kicked him in the groin too. That will agitate somebody. I've never had it happen to me, and I hope it never happens to me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure kicking the groin would agitate somebody. And he's already fired up. De Castro's got the situation handled. De Castro's trying to calm him down. Like, hey, we good? You're not going to kill me, are you? He's like, I think he was doing good. And then, it happens. Myles dunks Rudolph on the top of the head with his own helmet. And then here comes Maurkice Pouncey, like a badass, throwing haymakers. He threw like a couple punches. Not even a few of them even landed. And then Myles was on the ground being held down by the lineman. And then, here's Pouncey kicking him and everything. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, here comes Larry Ogunjobi. For some reason, he shoves Mason Rudolph to the ground. And the funniest part is Mason called him a bitch. Okay. Mason, that probably wasn't the greatest idea. Because, in case you didn't know, Larry Ogunjobi was only suspended 1 game. Which means he'll be back for that second Steeler game. Let's see if he'd want to call him a bitch again. I'm sure I could just picture Larry doing this, man. Larry sacks him, looks him right in the eyes and said, "Who's a bitch now?" And then walks away. Flag, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 65. And then Larry looks at the ref and goes, "Dude, do I give a damn? Hell no." But, like Myles said, he lost his cool. Well, I would lose my cool too if someone tried to kick me in the nads and then try to rip off my helmet. And then, De Castro's trying to cool you down, and I'm pretty sure he's like, all right, I'm cool. This dude comes back for more. You pissed off a dude who's not known for getting pissed off. I'm pretty sure, like, some people even say he called Myles the N-word. I don't know what it was, but whatever happened, it completely set off Myles Garrett. Like, Myles Garrett had to be seeing red for that to happen because, like I said, he's mild-mannered. He doesn't get involved in fights and stuff. He's a big-ass dude. No one's going to want to fight him. Honestly, I think he even trains with Stipe Miocic, who's arguably the baddest man on the freaking planet in the UFC. He's like a multi-time UFC heavyweight champion or whatever. If Myles really wanted to, drop the helmet and give him a 2-piece. Boom, problem solved. You probably find a few $1,000 and you're suspended a couple games, but you'd be playing again this year. I don't know, man. That was crazy. A lot of people compared what Myles did to what I guess Antonio Smith did to Luigi Incognito. But this situation was much worse, and it's all because Randy Fichtner decided to call a freaking pass play. Yeah, Miles has appealed. Not sure it'll do anything. I mean, he's gone for the year. Imagine that he wins the appeal, and they're like, by the way, Miles, you can play next week. You can play until the. But, I mean, he can play while the appeal's going on. No, I can't. I mean, I know you can in like baseball and stuff, but not in football. Could you imagine that? It'd be a shame if he could play during the appeal process, and we just so happened to take 3 weeks for the appeal to go through, so he would be able to play against Pittsburgh and thus get his revenge on Mason Rudolph. I mean, you only know him, Larry Ogunjobi. He's not a fighter either, but I'm pretty sure Mason's going to quickly regret calling him a bitch because he added in a guy you call a bitch. Just looking at that dude's scary. We'll see what happens on December 1st, though. Couple weeks. By the way, I will be streaming that game. You damn right. Rudolph, Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah. This one game, if NFL wants to stop fights, they need to go after the instigators. I mean, that was even more shocking. Rudolph only gets away with a fine. Like, he set off a dude. Really? What a year it's been for Miles, man. I mean, that dude's been through hell this year. Oh, my God, bro. Honestly, some of the play that he has been putting out there has been, I mean, he's just been so unlucky with this play. He's unintentionally injured Trevor Siemian. I don't know what the heck happened with Delaney Walker. I think he punched him. God, Delaney Walker must have said something to him too, or like open hand shove punch thing, whatever. I don't know what happened to there. Just got agitated. I can understand that. But in case you didn't hear, I think I mentioned this in my stream last night, but I don't know if I did or whatever. I don't think I did. I don't recall talking about what happened with Miles and the fan, the jabroni fan, they were apparently, Miles was driving around Cleveland, minding his own business on the phone. I think I mentioned this either in my recap or my stream last night. But, Miles was minding his own business, driving down the streets of Cleveland. And I think he was near City Hall or something. And he was on the phone. This dude drives up next to him, literally asks him, "Can I get a picture?" Miles, being the awesome person that he is, says, "Yeah, just let me finish a phone call real quick." So he finishes his phone call. Kid runs up to his car, takes a selfie, and then punches Miles in the face. then scoots out of there. Now, of course, that dude got arrested. So then this happens. It's like, whoa, Miles, man. Wow, what happened to you, man? Wow. He's been so unlucky with some of this stuff. A lot of the national media wants to make Rudolph a victim. Yeah, Rudolph is nowhere near a victim. He caused the whole thing. If he doesn't try to go after Myles Garrett's helmet, I mean, if you have a problem with how Myles tackled you, talk to the ref about it. Don't be trying to get Myles pissed off. Really? Wow. Or, wait until Myles gets up and say, "Hey, Myles, I don't like how you tackled me." But, of course, it seems like the way Mason Rudolph is, he seems like a little bitch. Like, this next game is going to be really interesting at Heinz Field. And I have a feeling that Baker Mayfield's going to really want to do work on them again. Because, I was told that, we weren't going to beat up on their defense, although I think Chubb and Hunt almost had 100 yards rushing combined, I think, around there. And I was told that Steven Nelson was going to clamp down on whoever he faced. No, he didn't clamp down on anybody. Joe Hayden, of course, typical Joe, had a pass interference call on KhaDarel Hodge. You know something about KhaDarel Hodge? I'm getting those Derek Willies vibes with Kadero Hodge from last year. He's going to be that kind of receiver like Derek Willies was last year, especially without Antonio Callaway. And Baker needs to keep his mouth shut. Nah, Miles ain't going to touch Baker. And then you know what else people say about it? Oh, what would have happened if, Cameron Hayward did that to Baker Mayfield? If Cameron Hayward did what Miles did to Baker Mayfield, one, by the time he probably threw the helmet, which Cam would never do that. Cam Hayward's not that kind of guy. Like Miles, he's not that kind of guy. I don't really know if any guys on the Steelers, if there was like someone from like the olden days, but I don't know if any Steelers players right now who would do that. But let's just say a Steeler player did that. By the time they threw the helmet, by the time the helmet made contact with Baker's head, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Chubb, Hunt, Treader, Batonio, everybody would be swarming around him. He wouldn't just have two or three guys like Miles had with the Steelers. No, there'd be a swarm of Browns players around Baker Mayfield. And they wouldn't be too happy. Can't believe what went on last night. Congrats, we were dog shit last night, but Myles Garrett and Randall are thugs. Yeah, Myles Garrett's a thug. Yeah, okay. Randall, I can understand. He's a cocky son of a gun. He's a son of a gun, man. Damn. Sometimes he's got a cocky attitude with him. But Myles, no, he ain't no thug. Your quarterback's just a low-key bitch, though. Yeah, pussy. Yeah, wuss. Man, better watch out. 2 weeks. He called Larry Ogunjobi a bitch. And Larry will be looking for him on December 1st. And oh yeah, you're not going to have Maurkice Pouncey for that game. Mason's helmet as a weapon. I'm not even defending it. I'm not defending it at all. What Miles did was stupid. But, why was Mason doing what he did? Why did Mason try to take off his helmet? Why did Mason low-key kick Miles in the groin? And the thing of it all, why did Mason Rudolph go back for more? Why did Mason go running after Miles? Huh? Why did Mason go running after Miles? It's like he wanted that smoke. You're running up to a dude who's already pissed beyond belief, and okay, he has a helmet. Like, Mason, what are you doing, bro? Why are you going up to Miles? Stay away from that dude. Like, he is mad. He is seeing red. Like, if he didn't have that helmet in his hand, he would have given Mason a two-piece. He would have given him the Mike Tyson special. He probably would have even suplexed him on the top of his head. He would have given him a Turkey Jones treatment on Terry Bradshaw. Mason shouldn't be messing with Myles Garrett. I don't know why he came running up to him. And there's even a picture of him. I don't know what the heck Mason was thinking, but his arm was awfully low. Like, it looked like he was like trying to like again go at his area. Bro, I don't know. They're both in the wrong. Mason should have got a game. Miles he lost control. He went berserk. Everyone has that mode where they literally just see red and they can't control their actions. And I think that's what happened with Miles. And what made it worse was the fact that he was outnumbered. There was, 3 Steelers to him? Because all the other Browns players were chasing Samuels out of bounds because Randy Fichtner decided to throw the ball when the game was already over. I wonder what would have happened if there was, other Browns players around there. I don't know what would have happened. Maybe they would have been able to control Miles. I don't know. Mason Rudolph is what? No, don't bring race into this. It's not race. But yeah, it's over now. We're not going to have Myles Garrett for the rest of the year. Of course. See how this team responds to that. Wow. But yeah, that's crazy, man. That was nuts. That was the wildest brawl I've seen in my time as an NFL fan. I don't recall a time I've seen a brawl as nasty as that, especially in this day and age. I've seen some fights. I mean, of course, there's been fights. There's fights every year, but nothing like that. I mean, damn. Rivalry is back. Oh, yeah, it's more than back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But Miles seeing red. He hit the player who tried to rip his helmet off with his own helmet. To do that takes brains. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't read Miles' mind. I don't know what he was going through. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. But we did it. It's over now. Now we move on. And of course, we got to wait 10 days until we play again when we host the Miami Dolphins. And then we got the Yinzers again in Hines. That should be a great game. Of course. And oh, yeah, I forgot to mention again Morgan Burnett tore his Achilles, I guess. So he's out probably for the year, pending an MRI. Haven't heard anything from the MRI yet. We're probably going to hear something probably on Monday or whatever for that. So, of course, he was actually playing really good. He had a pick against his old team. He looked good. Oh, excuse me. Definitely messed up, but he doesn't deserve to be suspended for the whole season. Now, with what he did and with the NFL's stance on player safety, yeah, I could see that. I could see the whole season. I was low-key hoping that maybe they would, make it like 4-6 games. But yeah, the whole season. If the season had just started, I'm pretty sure they would have made it like half the year. But he's out for the year and playoffs, which really sucks, man. Like I said, he's a mild-mannered guy. He doesn't do that. I mean, you have to really set him off for him to do that. Now I'm wondering what the heck was said. I don't think they went racial on him. No, I don't think they'd go racial. He probably just stared at him like, "What'd you say, bro?" Because if you know him, he's very classy. He's very classy. He likes to write poems, and he's a freaking dinosaur enthusiast. But one thing that kind of got me is the fact that he was training in UFC. So I know in UFC they don't use weapons. He was trying to go all ECW on a freaking dude named Mason Rudolph, bro. He's trying to go ECW on a fool. Like I said, if I was Myles Garrett and this dude was really agitating me, I would drop the helmet and give him a nice bam bam. And I would just take the 3 game suspension that would come from punching the crap out of freaking Mason Rudolph. And all right, I knocked his ass out. He had a mouth. Because Browns just started to gain momentum by beating 2 teams that are in the wild card in 1 week. Yeah, Kareem Hunt was with us. Yeah. The whole D-line being out except for Sheldon. Well, next man up. Next man up. Yeah. Should have gone for Pouncey. I think Miles showed that punk a lesson not to talk trash and attempt to rip off someone's pads or helmet. I'm just shocked that he is only getting a fine. He didn't even get a game. That would have been funny, though, because they play the Bengals next. Imagine they lose to the Bengals. Oh man, that would be crazy. Talking about the Steelers, of course, because we got the Dolphins. Thomas playing well. Yeah, Chad Thomas has actually come along really well. Not to mention his sack celebrations are classic. Like last week he did like a piano. This week he did the guitar. Next week I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna have something crazy lined up. But the sucky part about this game, like I said, is the fact that this fight is going to overshadow the game. And the really sucky part about it is the fact that Joe Schobert balled out. Morgan Burnett had a good game before he got hurt. Baker looked amazing. But no one's going to talk about that. No, they're going to talk about the fight. Joe Schobert went. I mean, we got to lock him up long term. We cannot let him go into free agency. We got to keep him around here. You know, I mean, the dude had 2 interceptions, could have easily had a pick 6. That was amazing from him. He's been clutch when it comes to making plays. Took Baker and Schobert's spotlight. I don't think we'll pay Joe. You don't think so? I could understand why we wouldn't, because we got Mac Wilson and we also drafted Sione Takitaki, who's mainly playing special teams, but we could possibly see him more and more now. But we're probably gonna see a lot more of him along with Mac. Might even see some Sione at defensive end with no Miles. But in case you are wondering what we are stuck with now that Miles is suspended for the entire year and then maybe even part of next year, this is what we are stuck with at defensive end for the moment, unless we sign somebody or whatever. But we have Chad Thomas, Brian Cox, and then Devereaux Lawrence, who's a beast, Loki. Don't sleep on Dev Lawrence. And then you got Sheldon Richardson and Eli Nku, and then Olivier Vernon, and then Chris Smith. Now, some guys that we could easily call up if needed from the practice squad. And whoops. Some guys from the practice squad we could call up include, like at safety, Montrell Meander. We could call up probably, I'm thinking, like Brandon Bryant at defensive tackle if we really needed another D tackle, which we probably could. But, yeah, man, that sucks. That really, really sucks, man. But I guess on the bright side, I'm hearing that David Njoku could be coming back maybe this week, which is somewhat of a positive, especially for the offense, because you give Baker another weapon. But, I mean, that helps the offense, but it doesn't do squat for the defense. But I guess another good bright side is Juston Burris actually didn't look bad either. I like Juston Burris. He's actually been okay when he comes into the game. He's not trash. That's always good. And I know you guys are also wondering about Demarius Randall. He will not be suspended for his hit that he put on last night. That was a nasty hit. Like I said, he's been dealing with injuries, I mean, this dude's in a contract year and he's been playing like crap. I could see us honestly just letting him go. Unless he turns up and when he balls out these last couple games. I mean, I don't even know, bro. It's going to be an interesting couple games here coming up. This last night was just stupid on the whole defense's part. The whole defense played stupid, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, man. The whole defense as a whole was just stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. From Tavierre Thomas, going out of bounds on a kick return, and then coming back in and touching the ball, being the first one to touch it, drawing a flag for illegal touching, of course, duh. And then Myles Garrett's little situation and Demarius Randall. And on the plus side, we did draw 4 turnovers, but it's against Mason bum-ass Rudolph. I mean, we're going to probably face them again. Honestly, I would love it. I would love to just see us go in there and beat the crap out of them again. I feel like Baker's going to take over now. This is when he's really going to take over because he knows the defense is at a disadvantage. He's going to turn up, and that's going to be late. Hopefully. I'm hoping. But that's a more of a wait-and-see kind of thing with him. He's been playing really well these last couple games. And now you're giving him extra rest, a mini bye week for the Dolphins. Yeah. In fact, let's take a look at Baker Mayfield's stats from the last couple games because I know a lot of people are, statisticians or whatever, man. They be loving stats nowadays. And they love to rip Baker Mayfield on his stats. You love to rip Baker on his stats, saying that he's trash. And you look over the past couple of games against some really good defenses, he has played exceptionally well. And remember, guys, our offensive line is low-key trash. But this dude has discovered the ability of escapability. And he has been evading the pocket really well, and he's been finding his guys. The only problem is that most of the time when he finds his guys, they drop the passes. Because, of course, they do. But let's take a look at Baker's stats for this year. This season, he's sporting at, a 59% completion percentage. That's still trash, but 11 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Wow. And now he's facing the Dolphins, who are tanking, essentially. And they're not going to have Xavier Howard. They don't have Minka. Oh, God, that could be an interesting game for him. That's a game where he goes crazy, I'm hoping. That would be lit. But he's got an 86.7 QBR. I mean, over the past 3 games, he's been sporting a QBR of 90.7 against the Broncos, 102.7 against the Bills, and 92.3 against the Squealers. And he didn't really throw the ball much yesterday. 193 yards total thrown. He didn't for a touchdown. But that was the second straight game of multiple touchdowns thrown in a game. In fact, in his career, he's got a 61.9 completion percentage, 6,119 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 26 interceptions with an 86.7 QBR. 38 touchdowns in his first, season and a half, pretty much. He's coming along really nicely. But, I mean, I want to see him continue to ball out, man. And he's going to need to now. It's going to be weird not seeing that freaking monster of a human being, number 95, on the edge for the Browns. But, he just completely went berserk. Damn. He lost control. Oh, no. Damn. That sucks. Well, like I said before, it's time to move on. So that's going to wrap it up for this live stream. Browns got a huge win against a decent Steeler team. But unfortunately, no one's going to care about that because of the fact that there was a brawl late in the game. And wait, someone talking about Dorsey releasing Garrett? Garrett's not going to get released. Oh, my God. I can't believe people are really talking about that. The thing about Garrett, he's just got to learn from his mistakes and come back when next year and tear the league up. I mean, he's just got to not be, just got to learn from his mistakes, learn to control his actions. Should have 3 touchdowns on the Dolphins. I could see Odell doing some crazy stuff like that. Will we have any other Pro Bowlers than Chubb? Any other Pro Bowlers other than Chubb? Well, before you suspended Myles Garrett, I could see maybe Denzel. Joe Bitonio, I could see going to the Pro Bowl. Maybe Treader. Those 2 could probably go. I don't even know who else, bro. Jarvis. I could definitely see Jarvis. Jarvis, maybe Odell. I don't know. Definitely Jarvis, though. I could definitely see Jarvis going to the Pro Bowl. Denzel, yeah. Damn, I don't even know who else. I mean, we're talking like straight up starters, like not alternates. Definitely Chubb. Chubb's going to the Pro Bowl. I'm going to say it right now. He's probably going to go to the Pro Bowl, whether as the starter or an alternate. But I'm going to say he'll probably be going to the Pro Bowl. The dude reached 1,000 yards, and we're only past week 11. We're 10 games into the season. He's at 1,000 yards. Like, that's nuts to think about. Considering that last year he was held back by a dumb as head coach who would not run him at all. And then when they finally run him, he almost got 1,000 yards. Actually, he hit it last year, and then he lost it. Well, he's got way over 1,000 yards. And honestly, I could see him going over 100, 1,100, 1,200, maybe even 1,300 yards. I don't think he'll reach 2K unless he goes absolutely sicko mode against the Dolphins where he rushes for like 500 yards or something, which would be absolutely crazy. But no, that would not happen. Nope. I mean, if we make the playoffs and he goes sicko mode, I could see that happening. But nah, he's not going for 2K. It's too late in the year. He could get 1,500. Hunt won't help him get there though. No. Not with Hunt there. Control the emotions, yeah. Schobert could probably make the Pro Bowl again. I could see him going to the Pro Bowl again. I mean, let's see what happens with that. I think at most we're probably going to have 4. Chubb, Chubb, Jarvis, one of the offensive linemen, and then maybe 5. Around there, 5 probably. Definitely. We just got to see how these guys play at the end of the year. I mean, I would prefer if we don't get anybody that are Pro Bowl because they're all playing in the Super Bowl, but that's a way down the road, and we're 4-6 right now, which is crazy because isn't that crazy? You know what's else is crazy? Someone mentioned this, I think, on Twitter yesterday. Freddie Kitchens has won more games in 1 week. He won more games this week, or almost as many games in this 1 week than Hugh Jackson won his entire time with the Browns. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Like, wow. I mean, literally, like, over the last, 17, 11 some days or whatever, we've won almost as many games as Hugh Jackson won his entire year. His entire tenure here. Damn. He was trash. And I don't know if you guys heard about Hugh Jackson, but I guess he'll be running Colin Kaepernick's workout thing tomorrow. And I could just see it now. Kaepernick, finishes his throwing drills. He looks at Hugh and goes, "How'd I do?" And Hugh looks at him like, "I got to watch the tape." That's his stick. I mean, I said this, I think, like last night in my stream. That's his shtick. I mean, someone actually said that Cap could be signed by the end of the month, depending on how he looks. You know, there's teams out there that would love to have him out there. It's all because of the fact that he wanted to take a knee, bends the knee. Literally, what I would do is I'd be like, "Hey, Cap, wanna bend the knee legally and not get yelled at? Check this out. Victory in formation. Cap, get out there. Bend the knee. There you go. You just took a knee legally. Now you can protest legally. You know, as you're taking the knee to end the game, you put your fist up in the air. Woohoo! Gotta watch the tape. Yeah. Cap to the Steelers. No, he ain't going to the Steelers. No, I think he will go somewhere like Miami or Pittsburgh or Bengals or Chargers. Miami sounds like a fit for him. Or Bengals. Definitely Miami. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this live stream. Shout out to all the people that came in here. Sure, the majority of it was me talking about the brawl that happened last night, but that's the way it's going to be on Sports Talk Television. That's the way it's going to be for the next couple months, even. Definitely the next couple weeks, especially in the week leading up to the second matchup between these two teams, literally in 2 weeks. But that's going to do it. Shout out to the 7 people watching. 6 people hit the like button. Shout out to those people if you're still in here or whatever. But I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. As for the first time in a couple weeks, I'll be streaming the Ohio State Buckeyes. I was going to stream them last week, but things changed with the work schedule. So unfortunately, I was not unable to stream, but not like it really mattered. We still curb stomped the Terps. Now we got Rutgers. Woohoo! Rutgers! Yay! I heard we're like 59-point favorites. Wait, are we seriously 59-point favorites? I heard a rumor we were favored by 59. I believe that is a record for a lot for like betting lines. Well, actually, just to troll a little bit, let's see what the betting line for Rutgers and Ohio State is tomorrow. By the way, the game tomorrow is 3:30 p.m. Oh, lovely. So it's not a noon game. It's more like, well, you know, they're not going to be able to get it over with. No, like the game's going to be, it's going to make them wait for their suffering, wait for their massacre, you know. And then we're probably just going to do work. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys heard. I like saying, by the way, Chase Young will be back next week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, next week, we play the Pedo State. Pedo State. Nittany Lions. All right. So, we got, what, Fresno and San Diego State tonight? Cool. Well, but here are the lines for tomorrow. Bama's 19.5-point favorites over Mississippi State. Okay, where are we at? Team up north is 14-point favorites over Sparty. No surprise. Almost scared to see how favored we are. Oh my God, it's true. We're 53.5-point favorites over Rutgers. That has to be a record. That has to be a record for a betting line. 53.5-point favorites. that means for us to cover the spread, if Rutgers somehow scores 20 points, that means we gotta put up a 70 nuke on them. Dude, this is going to be one of those games where Justin Fields is like out of the game at halftime. I don't even think you know what? Actually, because it's Rutgers, and honestly, I'm just tired of streaming blowouts. I don't think I'm going to stream the game tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired of streaming blowouts. Like, literally every game I've streamed for the Buckeyes has been over at halftime. We have not had a game yet where it's been close at halftime. Like, even if it is close, like 3 touchdowns, what happens in the second half? We put up 50 points or something on them bums. I mean, it's freaking Rutgers. Like, bro. I mean, I know it's football and anything can happen, but this team's a steamroller, man. And the best part is next week, though. Next week's going to be a big game. You know damn well I am streaming next week. I am definitely streaming Penn State or Pedo State. I keep forgetting. I got to call them that now because pedophiles. You know damn well I'm streaming Pedo State and OSU because Chase Young is coming back. And I want to see what he does. Oh, yeah, baby. But yeah, I'm probably not streaming the game tomorrow. Simply because I got better things to do than stream a massacre. That's why I was so willing to, because actually I got called in to work on Saturday against Maryland. I pretty much, they asked me, do you want to work? And I said, yeah, might as well. I mean, I'm not going to be missing nothing. I turned on, I looked at the score. It's like, yeah, I didn't miss much. I mean, I would have probably wanted to end the stream at halftime. I mean, it's a bad game when even Gus Johnson, who usually is eternally lit on the play calling, sounded like he just wanted to get the hell out of there. He's like, Justin Fields, touchdown. He sounded, I mean, he did his best Joe Buck impression, for real. He's literally like, J.K. Dobbins, J.K. all day. It's like, wow, Gus, you sound like you don't even want to be there. I mean, damn. He's like, did they really assign me to this game? I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking. He's probably sitting in the press box like, they really assigned me to this trash-ass game? I could have been anywhere else in the nation. And they had me doing this game because why? Oh, man. I can imagine what he was like. He probably walked into the press box, before the game. He's like, okay, this should be a good game. Maryland usually plays Ohio State tough every year. I mean, last year we damn near lost to them. We honestly should have lost to them. But, yeah, I think Ryan Day and company, they were being petty. They were being super freaking petty against Maryland because that was fresh off the Chase Young suspension news, and he was trying to make an example, and that's exactly what he did. So I'm expecting pretty much the same thing to happen to Rutgers tomorrow. So in that case, I'm probably not going to be streaming unless I change my mind. I happen to change my mind a lot, so I could change my mind by now, between now and tomorrow at 3:15 or whatever, when I'll probably go live for that game. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how I'm feeling. And maybe I'm feeling crazy and I want to stream a freaking massacre. But then again, I don't know. We'll see what happens, like I said. But if I do stream tomorrow, I will see you guys tomorrow for Ohio State Rutgers. If not, then I'm probably I don't I'm not going to see you on Sunday because Browns don't play and I got to work. But if not tomorrow, I won't do a video again until Tuesday when I do my picks and stuff. Wow, that's crazy. You know that? I won't be doing another video after. Well, I mean, I might do I don't know if the Cavs play soon, but not like it really matters. The Cavs are the Cavs. That's another thing. Cavs lost yesterday, so that kind of helped out the mojo of the Browns a little bit when it comes to them winning, because it seems like whenever the Cavs and the Browns play, or when the Browns and another team play on the same day, they rarely ever win on the same day too. Although they did last week. That was glorious. That was a fun week last week. Last week it was fun. Ohio State won. What was it? Cavs won. Browns won. Ohio State basketball freaking curb stomped the number 10 team in the nation, Villanova. Wow. Damn. Oh, great stuff. Why didn't you stream that game? Because I just wasn't feeling up to it. I mean, if my name was like Buck Dog at 99, I'd be streaming more Buckeye games, but my name is Crazy Dog. I'm a Browns account. I'm a Browns YouTuber with a little bit of Ohio State and all that other good stuff with no more hockey, because watching this hockey team is not as fun anymore. Columbus hockey it kind of taken a freaking nosedive. It's not good anymore. It's a young team. What do you really expect? They're still trying to get their things going. We'll see how they end up, but I don't know. I still watch them, but they're not really stream worthy right now. Or probably they're not. I mean, I'm not streaming hockey in general. Hockey is just too chaotic for me. But yeah, guys, I will either see you tomorrow afternoon for Buckeyes and Scarlet Knights, or if not, then I will see you probably not until Tuesday when I do my Browns and Dolphins Week 12 preview, and then my picks later on that night. Oh, I might do the second Knicks game. I work at a retail store. Yeah. Stetson, yeah, I don't care about Ohio State basketball playing Stetson. Ohio State basketball is nasty, bro. I love that place. Please stream it. Could be close. Maybe. No. Rutgers. No. 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 I might stream it. Maybe I'm just feeling like a lunatic and I want to stream a freaking blowout. I don't know. But maybe I'm having a bad day and I just want to see someone. Maybe I want to see Rutgers get massacred. Or maybe I look on Twitter and I see a Rutgers fan talking crap, so maybe I want to watch them get absolutely abused. I don't know. No, the team. I'm not talking about that person. I want to see it. Maybe I want to see their team just get absolutely just destroyed. That sounds so bad. You want to watch a person get abused, bro? No, I'm talking about the football team, man. I want to see them get absolutely eviscerated on the freaking football field, bro. I want to see us hang 60, 70, screw it, 90, go for 100. Oh my God, bro. Like, I don't want it to be where we see Gunnar Hoke in the game at halftime. That's how you know it's bad. Like when Justin Fields is out of the game in the first quarter. Well, that's how you know you're kicking the absolute dog crap out of them. That's obviously probably not going to happen. If anything, you're probably going to see Gunnar Hoke late in the game, like 5 minutes to go in the fourth. But I don't know. Our closest game was really against Florida Atlantic. Really? There's no way that's true. That can't be the closest game we've been in the entire year. Like, damn. Wow. I know that won't be the closest game for the. I know there's going to be a close game at some point. Someone's going to have to give us a fight eventually. Oh, man, it's good stuff. Yeah, we beat FAU by 24. Blanked Cincy, beat Indiana by 41. Absolutely just demolished Miami, Ohio by 71. Destroyed Nebraska by 41. Sparty we beat by 24. So actually we've beaten two teams by 24 points. We beat Northwestern by 49, crushed Whiskey by 31, and then trounced on Maryland by what is that? By damn near 60. So we've actually had our closest wins were 24 points against Sparty and Florida Atlantic. That's crazy. And I think we've had a couple games that were close at halftime. Like, let's take a look at some of the scores at halftime, if possible. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can find the box scores for these games regarding like halftime score. I think the closest game at halftime was Sparty. Yeah, that might have been the closest game at halftime. I'm pretty sure. But it's past midnight over here. And I'm going to get some rest for tomorrow. So, if I do stream, I won't be freaking dead tired or whatever. Although we play at 3:30. There's no reason why I should be. You never know. Defense will have 9 turnovers tomorrow at the most and 5 at the least. I don't know. We'll see. I would love something like that, though. But if I don't see you guys tomorrow for Buckeyes and Scarlet Knights, I will see you on Tuesday for my Browns and Dolphins preview. Game 1 without Myles Garrett. Sucks, but I don't know why. Myles made some bad choices. So yeah, see you guys my next video or live stream. And until then, I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go Browns. Let's go Bucks. Go Cavs. Blue Jackets. Indians. And as always, I'm out. Or should I say, like Myles Garrett, I'm out. No, I love Myles Garrett, man. I'm not going to roast him for that, but yeah. All right, I'm going to head out. That meme? The meme. All right, I'm going to head out. Yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. And we're not trading Bieber. We better not trade him. That's stupid. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next stream or video. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out for the third time.